So Kyedae, when you travel with Leslie in the future, maybe book your own accommodations.
No. I would never let Kyedae sleep on the floor.
But you would let Sykkuno sleep on the floor.
Yes.
I don't know. This is kind of crazy. I'm getting a little emotional.
I'm literally having that same moment. I thought it was crazy. I was literally looking over at Kyedae. I'm like, wow, this is Kyedae right now. Like, she's a living legend, freaking like popping off over here. And then I look over at Peter and I'm like, no, not to contrast that. That sounded bad.
Wait, did you hear that laugh? What the fuck was that?
No. I look over at Peter and I see Peter, like, I've seen him grow from when he had 2 viewers. And like I rated his channel when he had like 2 or 3 viewers, and his stream like was breaking. He didn't have a shirt on. What? Did you not have a shirt on? Why didn't you have a shirt on?
Wait, what?
Okay, so
we need to find a clip.
Okay, no.
Insert here.
I don't actually know if you'll find a clip of that happening.
You won't be able to.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
It was just that long ago.
Were you guys friends before like the whole streaming thing?
I feel like when she rated me, we were more like friendly acquaintances.
Yes.
Like we had met like at least what? Okay, so.
Funny story.
Okay.
Was it TwitchCon 2016?
2016 TwitchCon.
Okay. So, basically, summer of 2016, I had just gotten out of a long-term relationship of 5 years, and I was in a really bad place, really fucking depressed, sad. And then one of my friends from college, this guy named Edison, who is not my brother. Okay, a lot of people seem to think that we're brothers for some reason. It's kind of weird. There are a couple websites that say we're brothers. That's not factual.
True.
He hit me up. He knew that I was like kind of in bad shape and was like, hey man, listen, I'm going to be coming down with my girlfriend to TwitchCon, which is like the, convention that Twitch holds every year in San Diego, coincidentally, because I was living in San Diego at the time. He's like, you should come out to TwitchCon. Just like take your mind off things, hang out, meet my girlfriend. And that girlfriend was Leslie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Leslie.
I went to TwitchCon. I thought it was really weird just seeing a bunch of nerds everywhere. And it wasn't even like a video game convention. It wasn't like E3. It was a streamer convention.
Yeah.
And the whole concept of streamers was really foreign and new to me. So I also didn't know that Leslie was like, pretty successful streamer at the time.
I had like 50 viewers.
No, you would definitely have like, I think you had like 200, 300.
Probably 200. Yeah, that's
Something
pretty
like that.
good. I had like 200 concurrent viewers.
Yeah, I got there. I messaged Edison. I was like, hey, I'm at TwitchCon. Like, where do I meet up? I was like, oh, I'm actually at my girlfriend's meet and greet right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to meet there, and then we could hang out after. I was like, yeah, sure. I'm down. So I go to her meet and greet line. There is a line of like 50 people wearing alpaca sweaters or like alpaca t-shirts.
I had obnoxious merch back then. It was like pink. It was like me surrounded by a bunch of alpacas because I loved alpacas. My username on like everything if Fuslie's taken is alpaca girl 92. I don't know. God. I just had a really cute stuffed animal and stuff.
It was a dark navy shirt just with a bright pink alpaca graphic, and I was just like, wow, there are people that are willing to wear this. That's crazy.
I was like, this is me testing their loyalty right now.
It's true. Yeah, but I thought it was really cool because I was like, oh wait, she actually has. Okay, this is kind of toxic to say out loud, but it's like, oh, she actually has like fans, like viewers. And
wow, Peter.
Because I thought that maybe she was just like, like interested in streaming. Like I had no idea how involved she was in the streaming space. I was like, oh no, like this is her shindig. This is like what she does.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. And I remember, we went back to the hotel. We played Coup, which is like a cardboard game thing. Yeah. And that was really fun. I remember thinking Leslie was really cool. And I told them like, oh yeah, I'll definitely like tune into your stream sometime. Because I never knew anything about Twitch. The only thing I knew about like video game content creators that stream was like my roommate who really liked Disguised Toast because he was a huge Hearthstone fan. Yeah. So, oh my God, that feels like so long ago. It's crazy.
It was 6 years ago.
And so from there, I would hop into her stream sometimes. I became like more of a member of her community. It was really fun. I even like did like sub interviews a few times when she was still doing that. That was really cool.
Peter was like in my community.
It was fun. And then like from there, Leslie would just invite me out to do like streams together. Like, and that was like crazy to me. And I remember we did a drunk IRL stream.
Oh, we wiped that one from memory.
Oh yeah.
Just like we deleted the VOD,
it's gone. Like there was a lot of
ice skating would have been. We thought ice skating drunk was a good idea for some reason.
Was this an IRL?
It was an IRL from a cell phone. Yeah, it was crazy. And there was good times.
So say 6 years.
6 years. I seen it. The way I knew about Peter was that Edison was like, oh, I have a friend who I think would make I think he'd be a good streamer. I have like one friend who I think would be, and then it happened to be you. You hadn't started streaming by then. And then I remember first meeting Peter, and he was going through it. He was like a sad boy.
I was a sad boy.
I was a really sad boy going through it. And I'm like, damn, like this. And he was talking about his breakup, and he was just like he was sad.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up over it.
Yeah.
Like, this was the girl that I thought I was gonna marry, basically.
Yeah.
But like, honestly,
Been there.
like, long story short, like, I wasn't a very good boyfriend. It just didn't end well. But yeah, I remember when you rated me.
Yeah.
Edison, before you rated me, Edison texted me, and I was like, "Hey, Peter, take off your shirt." What the fuck are you talking about? Like, just do it. I promise you, it'll be worth it. I was like, just take off your shirt. I was like, okay, fine. So I didn't take off my shirt fully. I was wearing a tank top, so I put the tank top like behind my neck.
Yeah.
So like it was like still covering my shoulders, but you could like straight up see my nips. And yeah, I was playing PUBG. My 2 to 3 viewers were my friends that were watching me play.
Yeah.
Because at the time, like, PUBG, you could only queue with 4, and then our friend group was like 7 people. And yeah, all of a sudden, my chat just popping off. Crazy amounts of people commenting, and also instantly getting banned. Because I had Nightbot set up with the default settings. And like, if you spam, you automatically get banned. And the funny thing is, I never read chat because no one ever says anything in my chat. I'm in a Discord call with my friends who are watching.
Yeah.
So there's zero reason for me to be reading chat. I don't even think I had a chat box open. So people are just getting banned left and right. Leslie got banned instantly.
I tried donating.
She tried donating to tell me that she got banned and to get her unbanned. I didn't even know she donated because I didn't have alerts on. No one has ever donated to me before.
God.
It was fucking wild. Like I think Edison might have called or texted me to tell me that, like, dude, like, Leslie,
and you're like, oh.
Yeah, like that's when I started noticing. I think I actually did have chat box open because eventually I noticed that like things are going like crazy.
Everyone's
She rated me with like
deleted.
600 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're getting instantly yeeted into the void. So yeah, I had to figure out the Nightbot settings, unban people manually, and like all that shit. There's still probably people banned from my chat from that day that I never unbanned because I just didn't know. So yeah, that was like my first being rated by Leslie experience, and then from there, like, we just started doing more IRL streams together, and like my community started forming too. Like, and then like that was super cool, and yeah. What was it? Streamer Camp season 1 happened, which was like her and Boxbox's like kind of like brainchild, and like that's where I met Masayoshi, Quarter Jade, Awkward Raccoon, Sushi Dragon, Jana, like all those people for the first time. It was crazy. Like that was my streaming journey.
I've literally witnessed your entire streaming journey and now that's why it was all surreal. I was like, I think I was like looking at I'm like, holy shit. Like,
yeah.
Peter, we're on the same org now. And like,
that is so sweet.
Yeah,
it's kind of like seeing like a baby grow.
Yeah.
Kinda,
like, imagine a 31-year-old baby just growing.
Yeah. That's you. You're that 31-year-old baby.
I'm a 31-year-old baby.
Yeah.
So you're the Zoomer here, actually.
True.
True.
I'm the young one.
And I'm the old one.
No, we're the young ones.
But I'm in my 20s. We're in our 20s.
For how long?
For how long?
I mean, that's a different
question.
So
when you turn 30?
It's more of like right now at this current moment. I like to live
When's
in
your
the
birthday?
moment. I mean, it's coming at some point, as
Okay.
all of our birthdays are.
Has your birthday
and do.
passed this year yet?
No, it hasn't.
No.
It hasn't?
No.
Okay.
What
so
year
how
were you
old are
born?
you now?
I was born a while ago, but not like that long ago. Not
Okay.
like
Yeah.
enough, like early enough that late enough that I'm like still in my 20s.
Okay, so by the end of this year, will you
Right.
still be in your 20s?
I can't really answer that question at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to have your people talk to my people.
Right,
Okay, yeah,
right.
Maybe.
I think our people and your people are now the same people,
Oh,
so
All right, let me have this. 4 more months. Wait.
four
September?
more
Wait.
months.
What month is it? June?
It's June.
July, August, September, October. 4 full more months until 5, because I'm at the end of November. 5 months of 20s left.
You got this.
Less than 5.
I'm hanging on. But I hear it's not that much different when you actually turn 30.
You know, we were just talking about this. People are saying that 30s are the new 20s. Would you agree with that?
Yes. But that's because I'm turning 30. Of course I'm going to say
What does 30s being the new 20s mean to you, though?
I know. I really think that in our 30s is when we like thrive. Like 20s are we're all figuring out what we're doing. And in life, it's like your 20s, you're like graduating college or like the average like 21, 22-year-old is like, right? Maybe college, school still.
Yes.
And then you're like spending the first half of your 20s like hopping from job to job or like jobless or not sure what you're doing. Or like you're just figuring out what you want to do in your early 20s. And you're making money, start making money in your 20s. And then your 30s is when you're like, yeah, now I can spend it.
Yeah.
I'll be spending some money in my 30s.
It is true. I see a new bag every time I see you.
No, that's not true.
She is bougie.
Yeah, a little bougie, a little fancy.
I
She
mean,
was
I buy
the
a
one that
bag or
took me on
two.
my first like luxury shopping
That's because
trip.
Yvonne really wanted this one LV bag, and as a good friend, I was like, I'll accompany you. And then that sparked this. That bag looks kind of nice. I mean, I'll just get it. I've been working hard. I deserve it.
Yeah, you do work hard. You do.
You
deserve it.
actually work very hard.
I recently have been kind of chilling a little bit more, but I think that's because
You
like
deserve it.
I go through phases where I'm like grinding, and then I'll like have something that my mental goes like. Poof.
I have the exact same thing where I feel like I'm just on a consistent roll, and I feel like I can grind out streaming like over 100 hours a month, you know, and like I'm feeling it, and then all of a sudden have like a slight burnout, or I'll take a few days off, and then the few days turns into a week, and then that week could turn into a month, but I don't let it.
Have you taken a month off before?
Yes.
Oh.
It's like momentum based.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, it
Yeah.
really is.
Because once you're already streaming, it's so
Yep.
easy to just press it again.
Yeah.
But if the longer you go without pressing that button,
Yep.
the harder it is to press it. And you're like,
Yes.
I just want to take another day off. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I would like to iterate though that it is important to take breaks. You
Yes.
should not feel bad about taking breaks, even longer breaks than what you're normally used to. Because you guys do work really fucking hard. You guys work really fucking hard. Okay.
You do too.
We work hard.
I've streamed
We work
probably 8 hours in the last 3 weeks.
But things have come up. You know?
And you're literally you're here filming a podcast right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, is that right?
I think so.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're literally you're doing other types of content. So right now, maybe some of your viewers are like, "Where's Peter? He's probably sleeping."
Yeah.
Stream for us, streamer or whatever.
Just a bunch of babies.
Yeah,
honestly.
but you never know. But then you're actually here, like, doing some new stuff. Boomer
Cool
versus
stuff.
Zoomer.
Cool stuff, man.
100
Very
thieves
cool.
with your friends.
Yeah,
We're
congrats
not friends.
on the new podcast. By the way, this is
Thank
really
you.
exciting. Today's first day.
Yeah, I'm
that's really
actually-
exciting.
I feel like I'm downplaying a little bit, but like
You
I am
are.
actually so excited to be doing this with like this fantastic team that I'm working with. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for making this happen.
I'm
I mean,
so
thank you for putting up
happy.
with Kyedae too. Like I know she's total
Yeah.
fucking drag. But
Yeah, I am.
we're gonna try and do her. You can't do that. You have to like make fun of me or yell at me because if
Well,
you
you're old. That's the whole joke. It's fine.
She's not wrong.
Yeah.
But then why am I on the Boomer side? I feel like I should be on the Zoomer
I
side.
didn't say you're on the boomer side.
This is literally it's Boomers versus Zoomer, and I can see
no,
there's
this is
two
just
chairs.
like this is just
I've
the
been
guest
placed
seat.
on this
I
one.
think she's projecting.
Wait.
a
When
little
you
bit.
do have a Zoomer on, what is the criteria? 20.
Around my
You know,
age.
actually, I thought like it might be like an age designation, but I think some people could just be like, it's just a mindset. I think there could be like 18-year-old boomers, like they are really just old-fashioned. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It depends on how you like.
Like JHP.
Yeah. But he would be.
Dude, JHP, I think he has the soul of a 60-year-old man.
I
Mhm.
agree with that.
Mhm.
Reincarnated as a
Yeah, you know, like Clint
Youngin.
Eastwood on the porch, like drinking his coffee and just like it's
just
so.
chilling.
Do you know who Clint Eastwood is?
Yeah.
I do know who Clint
Okay,
Eastwood
I
is.
need to
Don't
check
worry.
sometimes because you
I-
didn't know. She didn't know who Orlando Bloom was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow,
She-
he was like the heartthrob of like.
A generation.
Really?
Yeah.
Ours was like Zac Efron.
No, Zac Efron's still ours. That's my.
Did you watch High School Musical?
Not really, no.
Good for you. I mean, should I say that? What is like the temperature in the room for like High School Musical? Is
Love
it.
it.
Good? Do
We're
people like
breaking
it?
free
I'm seeing some like hand movements like
stories.
this.
It's like
kinda
cheesy goodness, you know? Guilty pleasure. to
I
say
saw at
better.
the age of 28 or 29 with Leslie for the first time, and
Loved it.
I would give it like a 5 out of 10. But I will say that it seems like a movie if you grew up with it. Like it was like right time, right place.
2006, right when it came out, I watched it, went straight to my diary, and I remember writing 5 stars, saying like I just saw like the best musical ever.
That's so cute.
It changed my life.
How common is it nowadays for people to write in a physical diary? Like, do you have a diary?
I do, but it's just more for like mental checking.
Okay.
On
Do you
myself.
physically write now, or is it a typing?
I physically write.
Okay,
I
well, okay, so
like
it's not like a
that.
boomer thing then.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I
but
don't. Yeah.
I will be honest with him. Like even my friend group or just my age in general do not diary.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
That
kind
I
of suspected
know
that
of.
would be more common. Like back in my day, I used to just write posts on Xanga.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh.
What is it? What is that? Xanga. What
Do you know
is
like
that?
LiveJournal,
Say-
Tumblr? Some people.
Tumblr.
Do you know? You don't know what Tumblr?
Barely. I know what Tumblr. I know of Tumblr. Never used it.
Xanga is like a blog. Like you'd go home and you would
Yeah.
like write, it'd be like a new post, and you'd write out like a blog post essentially. You could add images and stuff from
What?
Photo Bucket. Did you use Photo Bucket? Okay.
Oh my God, Photo Bucket.
What is
Jesus.
photo
my lucky
bucket?
phone.
Photo Bucket was like an image hosting website similar
Okay.
to like Imager.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
Yeah,
like a
I know what
janky
Imager is.
imager.
people
Yeah.
still use Imager, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes. But it was like a jankier than that, and you would upload your photos from your camera or whatever, and then you could put them on your Xanga if you wanted, and then you post, and people could give you these things called e-props, which are like likes. They're like-
It's like likes and comments.
It's like likes.
Think of like
Okay.
Twitter, but like way more just like focused towards like longer posts,
Okay.
like, longer written posts,
Basically
and
like a twit longer.
also
Yeah,
your
every
feed
day.
is literally just people that you follow.
It's
like,
like
you know-
diary entries from all your friends
Yeah.
every day.
You know how like Twitter some kind of suggests like, oh, your friends retweeted this, post this,
Yeah.
oh, based on your likes like this. There was no like algorithm on Xanga. It was more just like you follow this person, you see what they wrote. That's it.
It was like normal to come home and be like, first period, I did this. Second period, oh my gosh, I learned how to cook this. Third period, PE, ran a mile. Oh, so tiring. Fourth period, like you would just, you would write about stuff that
Yeah.
you did, and you would, everyone would be like, oh, like that's what. Thanks for updating us on your day. It was
Yeah.
a normal thing to do that.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
God bless. I think
That's
they completely yeeted that
crazy.
website into the
I'm
like
so
into the
sad.
nether. There's nothing that. No, I'm so happy.
I want it back.
was oh God. Oh, my entire body is just like convulsing with cringe because like I was just so cringy back.
You still
In
are.
middle school, there was a girl
Never changed. Sorry.
who
continue.
posted. Fuck
No,
you.
she said it first.
Oh, got it. Fuck both of you. Anyway, there was a girl in middle school who was very popular,
Mhm.
and I forgot what her post said. I was like the most self-conscious, loser, not popular kid in middle school. I remember replying to her Xanga saying, "Sorry, I'm such a loser," something like that. It like when I was
Did she
in
write
sixth
about
grade.
you?
No, I think her and her friends made fun of me at school. But like I think it was kind of like a self-pitying kind of reply kind of deal. But like these replies were public to other people. So looking
Oh
back
my
and thinking about it now, I'm just
God.
like,
It's pain.
well, I don't know what was my goal here. Like, was that my strategy?
Yeah.
Like, what was I thinking? So like,
Being
I'm glad
petty.
like that shit's just like, whoop, just gone. They deleted the entire website. I think.
It is gone.
I'm sure.
Why did they do that? Do you know?
I think it's just like less and less people are using it. Cost of keeping the website up
But there's
wasn't
so
justified.
many memories on that website.
That are gone forever. God bless.
Dang it. Yeah.
Just imagine if you could go back in like an archive.
I think there.
That's what- I
I
think
think
then-
someone probably has an archive of it somewhere.
Yeah.
I think they had a service where like Xanga will send you your old posts like by
That's
email or something,
crazy.
but I don't even think the email that I have associated with that account exists anymore. So
I kind of like this. This is like boomer versus zoomer, and we're actually like being boomers over here explaining what Xanga is to Kyedae.
I
who's like,
love this though.
Thanks.
This is great. I'm learning new
it's
stuff.
like a little time capsule, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
The Orlando Bloom thing really hurt me though.
Oh yeah, that's where this started. Is that you don't know Orlando Bloom?
Yeah. That was painful.
He's even old for like us. Like I feel like when I was growing up, a lot of girls had a crush on him as like Legolas, from Lord of the Rings.
How'd you say it?
Legolas, Legolas,
That's wrong, right?
Legolas,
It's not
Leg-
Legolas, right?
No, it's Legolas.
Yeah.
Legolas. Listen,
Like legless.
listen, I just watched Lord of the Rings for like the first time this year.
Okay.
Legolas.
I haven't really watched.
Yeah,
much.
it's-
I like watch bits and pieces.
Wait, you
on, like,
watched it
TV.
finally?
I did.
I'm actually so proud of you.
It was good. Too much fighting. Like too much fighting.
What?
Harry Potter is my thing.
People love. What? Wait. So what did you like in Lord of the Rings and
The
like them
Ents,
traveling
the
around?
trees, and Samwise Gamgee. Like how good of a friend he was. And Frodo, he was like, no. I liked Samwise and the trees. And yeah, there's so much fighting. Like the battles, like and I'm like, here we
It's a
go
war
again.
story.
Yeah, it's kind. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you don't like fantasy
Mad Max.
action.
bad.
Oh,
Boring.
that's a spicy take.
That's a bad
Wait, the new
spicy.
one? The
No,
Fury
the-
Road?
Mad Max, like the one that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
I think
Mad
Fury
Max.
Road. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
Fury Road.
I know. I was watching it, waiting for the story the whole time. I was like, so like when they get across the desert, that's where the movie begins, right? And then I'm like, oh my god, the entire movie is this fight in the desert.
Oh, the one where they're on like a truck or something and they're like
The-
skeleton
yeah.
guys. Oh, I remember seeing the trailer for that.
And I just
interesting.
didn't get it. I think because I had an expectation that the movie was gonna like they were gonna cross this and then they were gonna like
yeah.
that. I was like waiting for the movie to end the whole time, but it was actually that was the movie. And so maybe if I watched it like with a different lens,
Approach.
Point of view.
It's also more like a visual spectacle.
Yeah.
Because like the stuff that they did, a lot of it was practical. So it's like incredible to watch, but like obviously it's not like the most story heavy.
I was also sort of like on a date at the time,
Oh.
and I was no. I was holding a guy's hand or like sitting with him in a way that I was uncomfortable, right? So I was thinking about the pressure of like his hand and like if he was comfortable or if I was comfortable.
Oh, so you were distracted.
So I was kind of like, oh my God, like I don't know how to tell him that this is an awkward position without, because you know, you're like, oh God, like I want him to think that this is comfortable for me, but it's not. And I was too beta to be like, can you move your hand? Like, so I was just like sitting for 2 hours, like hoping the movie would end. And it was just a bad experience.
Wait, this had to be a first date then, right?
Yeah, it was like early. It was an early date, and it was just
Max
like a
Fury Road on a first date. I'm wondering, is that the play?
no. It was not the play.
Okay, I was
It was a
thinking, like-
bad date.
Jesus.
It was a bad experience, bad date, and I didn't like the movie, and I did maybe that at all, and I blamed the whole thing on Mad Max because every person I tell I didn't like Mad Max, they're like, "What? That movie was amazing," and I'm like,
Did you have a follow-up
I haven't
date?
seen it.
Oh wait, I haven't either.
"Oh,
Well, you see, the face I made earlier at you was because you remember how you said you watched the trailer 5 to 6 years ago? Like, she was like 14.
It was on TV.
oh, that's crazy."
God. Okay. Wait, so you still watch TV then?
I used to watch cable when I was younger, like not often.
I'm just wondering if like kids these days, if they just is it
Netflix.
complete
What
like
did
is
you
it
grow
replaced by
up
streaming
watching?
services?
Like, what were your memories of like when you're like 6, 7, 8? Like, you know, we'd like watch Pokemon and like all that stuff, like Jackie Chan Adventures. Jeez.
Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures.
Chan
fucking
Adventures.
slap,
I had the
dude.
game on Game Boy Advance too.
Oh my God, good
What?
times.
No, so it's like very jumpy between Japan and like Canada, but I used to watch a lot of like Totoro, Ponyo, like growing up, like Howl's Moving Castle, like younger, like Tubi and Binu when I was younger. I remember that.
Tubi and Binu.
Tubi and Binu.
Mm.
What? It's Canadian. Tubi.
Oh, as a Canadian,
Yes,
I
of
could say
course.
that. I haven't seen
Here's
Tubi
my
and
friend
Binu.
Binu. No.
We're not Canadian.
No.
Is that show in America?
What the?
Well, to be
fuck?
fair, I'm not like, I'm
Oh
not
my
like up to
God.
date.
For my fellow Canadians, I don't want to feel crazy. You guys know about this show,
No,
right?
it's probably super popular
Tubi
in
and
Canada,
Binu
but it's
sounds
like
like a
Tubi and
really
Binu.
cute-
It's really cute. It's like a rat with his like his cat pal and a stuffy. It's really cute.
A
What's
And
a
they go-
stuffy?
what's a stuffy?
Like a stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal.
Okay,
stuffy.
like a
you guys don't
plushie.
call it a
Oh,
stuffy?
We do
No,
not call it
no
stuffy.
one calls
We
it
Is that
call
also
stuffy.
Canadian?
We just
No.
call it
Probably.
stuffed
Like, wait, wait,
animal.
wait.
Do you say soda or pop or soda pop?
We don't say. Well,
Or-
we say pop.
Pop. Okay.
We used to say pop,
I hate
Yeah.
that.
but I'd say soda for the most part.
Soda.
Okay,
But
soda.
we used to call it pop in
Okay.
Canada.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stuffy.
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 That just
I
made me
wonder
think
what-
of stuffy nose.
Yeah, me
My
too.
nose is stuffy.
Stuffy? No.
Yeah.
Stuffed animal?
Yeah, we just say stuffed animal.
When you're a little kid, stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Or no, when you're a little
What?
kid, you just refer to it as like what it is. Like,
Beanie
oh, my
Baby.
bear, my blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They don't say
Yeah.
oh wait, my stuffy. I don't know
But
why
I'd be
they're
like,
being
no,
like-
I'd be
Stuffy.
I had this collection of my dad loved to give me stuffed animals. So I amassed this huge collection of
Webkins?
no,
Fuck is-
Beanie Babies.
What is a Webkins?
Beanie Baby.
Okay, those are
Is Webkins also?
no,
a-
I know Webkins.
Okay, thank God.
I'm
he's
not
too
crazy.
Do you know what a Webkins is, Wex?
Like slightly familiar
Old.
with
It has like the W and it's like rainbow colored.
Are they
and
spiders?
You can. There's like a code that you get and you can redeem it and then you get it into your
I'm
world of Webkins.
I'm just thinking of like Habbo Hotel. Anybody
Yes.
do that?
What's
Habbo
that?
Hotel.
Yeah.
I don't even know
It was
what
like
that is
before
either.
Club Penguin.
It was
I think
a
it's like-
I
great
also
game.
never played Club Penguin.
No,
but
I
I know
didn't
a
either.
lot
I
of
never
people
either.
did.
But Habbo Hotel, I did a lot of.
Pop
That was a lot of
Tropica.
fun.
No.
Is
No.
that Canadian too?
I don't know. I never did like Neopets or any of
Oh,
that.
Neopets best.
I
Yeah.
What is
was like
Neopets?
a Newgrounds kid.
It's okay, sorry.
Wait, you don't know what Neopets is?
No.
Okay, to be fair, I guess it was defunct after her time, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like that was where I lived.
I didn't even
my
play
life.
Neopets though.
Okay.
Like
See-
I was Newgrounds. I was a Newgrounds
How about
kid.
like DS games?
Oh, of
DS?
course.
DS?
Love DS games.
Good, okay.
Wait,
DS
how,
games.
At least we're
How-
somewhat on the same
how
page.
old were you when you had your first DS?
6?
No.
Maybe?
That makes sense because I was
7?
like 16ish.
Fun fact.
6 or 7?
I don't know. Should I? Okay.
Just say it.
I cheated in high school in math
With the DS.
using a DS. Like there was
Damn.
a program called PictoChat,
Yes.
and my professor, or not professor, I guess they're just called teachers in high school. My high school teachers had no idea that DSs were. I just told them that it's a calculator.
Oh my God.
You were
I'm sorry. I
genius.
have to interject because I did the same thing, but with my PSP. because I had a calculator app on it, and I told them, "Oh yeah, it's just that."
Wow.
And I could just search the internet.
Yeah, I just told them.
What? They
Yeah.
let you bring that?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my DS, like me and my friends would just like trade answers and formulas.
Yeah, it's
during
like the
tests.
bloop,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
goes up onto the higher part
Yeah.
of the screen, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god, I
insane.
remember that. I used to use like the picto chat, and I would like fill it in like completely black, but make it all into one picture at the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would do that too.
Degenerates. Sorry.
Damn, that was so judgmental. My bad.
Wow, Leslie.
Oh no.
Are you telling me you
P.S.
never cheated before?
Oh, I've cheated.
Oh.
Lots. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we
I've
all
cheated and
Mhm.
stole things. Oh yeah, I've gone into it on Way Through Thieves.
Well, okay,
Oh,
hold on.
wait.
Wait.
Sorry.
No.
Damn.
Statute of limitations. We got to clear this up. I'm clear. I'm good.
Okay.
believe.
What did
Yeah.
you steal then?
CD player from Target. Oh
Okay.
my
Wow.
god. Did I confess that before? I can't remember. And I stole pens from this one store, and I gave them away to classmates as like presents.
Damn, you're the plug.
I was a plug for Dr. Grip.
Oh, Dr. Grit.
Okay. I'm not proud of this, but in elementary school.
Oh, he was a klepto too. Let's go.
No, I was definitely a
Hundred
klepto. A
Thieves?
kid, a
Fitting.
year older
Mhm.
than me,
Mhm.
flexed, or not flexed, they said, your family's poor to me. And I stole his Pokemon Silver.
Fuck yeah.
As you should.
Yes,
So-
as you
100
should. What
Thieves,
the
let's go.
hell?
Yeah,
That is
so-
so messed up.
I mean, like, doesn't justify what I did, but I still kind of don't feel bad about it to this day a
No,
little bit.
I'd steal from him again.
Yeah.
No, I would too.
Yeah.
I'd steal.
Like,
Hypothetically.
yeah, you just called my family poor. So I was just like, all right.
That's so fucked
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna steal your Pokemon
Kids
Silver.
did that?
Oh, no, kids will bully you for literally fucking anything.
Well,
man.
I was bullied for being Asian.
Yeah.
But then in Japan, I'd be bullied for being white because I'm mixed. And it was
Oh.
like so
Oh.
weird.
Can never really fit in.
I never fit into either
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same way because like I'm mixed too, but
Yeah.
then I'm also Jewish, so
Oh
I
my
didn't like
God.
fit
Oh, wow.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Or felt like, and then you just embrace it in the end.
Yeah. And now it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I love
I'm
it.
not even mixed, and I got bullied by Korean kids in elementary school. Do you know why? Because I
don't
didn't
speak.
know more about StarCraft. I legit, they're like, if you want to be our friend, we had to pop quiz you on StarCraft terminology. I was like, at the time, I thought like, yeah, totally reasonable. Obviously.
Did you go and study?
No, they just quizzed me on the spot. They're like, okay, how many shields does a Protoss Zealot spawn with?
Yeah,
I was
no
like, I
thanks.
don't know, 100? And they're like, 100. Like, they just like laugh. This guy thinks it's toss on 100. And then they'll be like,
So fucked.
how many Zerglings hatch from one egg? And this one I actually knew. I was like, 2. And they're like, okay, well, that was an easy one. So like they just kept quizzing me. And to this, I actually don't even know if their answers were correct. But yeah, I was apparently not Korean enough to be with the Korean kids, and they bullied me. So
And you're 100% Korean?
yes.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
that felt like a jab a little bit.
No, I'm the same. I'm
Dude,
100%.
Leslie's over here like, dude, I can't believe this fucking guy
No,
next to me doesn't know how
I'm
many
Chinese,
shields and Zealot
100%, and I was always talked down to by all of my Chinese friends or Chinese friends' parents because I'm very American, born and raised California, and they're like, so they speak Chinese to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't speak, and they're like, wow, your mom must be so disappointed, and I'm like,
That
what?
is so
And I'm like,
messed
yeah.
up.
And
Oh, no,
so I
actually
got
same.
really self-conscious and I was like, sorry, I don't speak. And I would get overly apologetic in front of like Asian parents. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't speak. I'm so sorry. It's because though I was like born and raised, my mom speaks Mandarin, my dad speaks Cantonese, and like they spoke in English to me. They met in America. I'm like giving their life story to like justify why I don't speak.
Oh, that's kind of similar
Yeah.
to like my sister because like I was born in Canada, but early after I was born, we were in Japan, and like I grew up, I went to school there a little bit, and then we came back. So like I was fluent, and I still went to Japanese school in Canada. But as for my sister, she was born in Canada, raised there, you know, like, and so she didn't like my mom would speak a lot more English to her, for whatever reason. But yeah, she never felt like she fit in, and yeah, but also we lived in a predominantly like white community, so she would try to act like she wasn't Asian, which made me really sad because I always embraced it. I was very proud to be Asian, regardless of how much I got bullied. I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But in her shoes, like, you know, they look different. They have blonde hair, blue eyes, like all that. So it's just like, yeah.
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 Sad.
I think that's a
Like that.
really common story amongst like
Yeah.
people that like have minority backgrounds but are raised in like
Yeah.
America. It's like you
Try
are
to fit in. And
you just want to fit in, so you kind of like
Yeah.
reject your culture, yeah. So when you really should be embracing it, and it's kind of weird now where like everyone's like embracing like your individuality, your
Yeah.
culture and stuff. It's like oh, back then I got made fun of for having kimchi packed into my school lunches and stuff, you know. So it's like, I mean, it's definitely better now where like that sort of stuff is like more accepted, but like
Yeah.
I kind of sometimes a little bitter that things are like trendy now when it was like such like a
Difficult time.
difficult time growing up. But I think that's like a very common thing that people grow up with,
Yeah.
for sure.
I had to do ESL, like English second
yeah.
language.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. I used to get yelled at by my teacher. I will remember her for life.
What
it was like
happened?
the worst. Like I couldn't pronounce certain words correctly. And like she would just yell at me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. It
Was
was
this
pretty
like
bad.
a second class you had to take, or
Yes.
like okay?
Yeah. It was during like when they would do English, like because it was advanced, which I didn't even know. So I'd do ESL and it was like something else.
Yeah, you'll definitely remember like your shitty teachers growing up, like the ones that oh dude, fuck. Why would you go into the profession of teaching if you hate teaching? Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't.
It's
I don't
fucked
get
up.
it.
Imagine if they paid teachers more, and then it'd be more competitive. Then you've all like the best people becoming teachers, and then the teachers would then inspire their kids, and then the kids are like, "Oh my god, I love this subject," and then or like or I love this teacher, because you
Yeah.
always remember the good teachers, and you always remember the bad teachers, and there's so many bad teachers out there. And one time I had the Spanish teacher. Oh my god, she was so bad. One time she made us pull these verbs out, and then we had to she had to act them out, and we had to like say what it was in Spanish.
Yeah.
And she got up to the front of the class, and she pulls up a word, and it's nacer in Spanish, and she's like, ah! Like she gets on the ground, starts screaming, ah! And I'm like, what is she doing? And then she's like, what is it, Leslie? What is it? And I'm like, and everyone's staring at me, and she's like, ah! And this is how I remember that nacer means to give birth in Spanish. It's the only Spanish word I really remember. So
Well, her mission's complete. You'll never
Yeah,
forget.
you'll never forget.
Nasser.
right after that, I went to the school and dropped out of the class though, because I was like, I cannot deal with this anymore. And like the way she was yelling at me, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know. It was like traumatized me as a kid. I was like, and I was so uncomfortable for so long, and she looked so disappointed. She's like, giving birth. Like,
Duh.
next, and then went to the next person, acted it out. But
Oh,
are we low on time?
I think so.
Oh, I shouldn't have said
I don't know.
we have a lot of other shoots, but I want to keep doing this podcast.
Oh well, that just
Great
means
fun.
I have to come back. For
Yes,
episode
come back
2.
again.
Yeah, no,
please.
definitely.
Actually, that'd be so fun.
Sorry,
This-
I was just telling Wex that I have like the worst concept of time, like it passing. So like,
Wait, how much time was that?
It was like 35.
oh,
How do you normally like?
so all these topics here.
Yeah.
What?
I went over 0 of them.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of.
are there any like really good ones? Leslie, you pick real
Like,
quick.
we can speed them. Like speed questions. Boom, boom, boom,
Okay,
boom,
so
boom.
like going to Coachella. Tell us. about it.
Awesome, fun, great.
Nice.
It was fun. It was actually the weekend was great. Crowded, a lot of people. Not nearly as good as my 2019 experience.
How did you do booking the Airbnb?
Is this a roast?
No, that is a follow-up question. But yeah, tell us about the booking of the Airbnb.
Is this the whole thing with Sykkuno sleeping in the closet?
No, but tell us
No,
about that
not
now
at
that you're talking
all.
about it.
What happened?
So I booked for 10 people. Okay, this Coachella Airbnb, and it was all perfectly planned out. I knew like 2, 2, 2, 4, like, but it's exactly 10 people, like no more, no less. Last minute, some people are like, I'm not sure I can go, and some people are like, oh, I'm bringing a friend last month. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We'll just like get someone on the couch. That's okay. On the way there, Yvonne forgets her Coachella ticket. Or her credit card or ID. She doesn't have her ID. So we have Emily, our PA, like literally drive her ID. And then we're like, okay, just come to Coachella with us, well, because you're going to come here now and like, we'll figure it out. So then she comes in, that's an extra person. And then like, there was an extra, like another friend who came last minute. And then so Sykkuno also gets there, and there is room for him. Okay. No, there wasn't. There was not room for him. So he, but the thing is, like, Sykkuno is so nice, and like all people are so nice that they're like, the people who originally had spots were like, oh, I'll take the couch to give it to the newer people. Like, don't worry about it. So that's why like Myth ended up on the couch, but Myth is like, he had an original spot, and he's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll take the couch. And then Sykkuno likes to, he did not have to sleep in the closet. Okay, he found the tiniest little nook impossible, threw some blankets, and was like, okay, that was a fake story. Oh, he did actually sleep in the closet, I will say, but he didn't have to. There was plenty of floor space. He could have had the floor.
Oh, could have a different part of the floor.
Exactly.
Different part of the floor.
It looked bad because he was in a closet, but that was because he actually likes like little janky spots. So he was quite comfortable. And it looked really bad because Myth is tweeting about how he's on the couch. Sykkuno's tweeting in the same Airbnb. Here's my closet, my bed. This is what they gave me. And of course, it comes back to me as the booker of the Airbnb. And it looks like I didn't prepare. But what it really was is I just said, yeah, of course, bring your friends. Yeah, that's fine. Bring them out. We'll figure it out. And then the people who had original spots were like, no, take it. And then they're like...
I offered Sykkuno to spoon with me, but he declined.
He wanted that spot.
That's kind of on him if you think about it.
Yes. So that was that story. And then, of course, it looks bad on me. But I'm here to clear it up that they chose.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we know the full story.
So, Kyedae, when you travel with Leslie in the future, maybe book your own accommodations.
No. I would never let Kyedae sleep on the floor.
But you would let Sykkuno sleep on the floor.
Yes. No. Never again. I will never, because he will expose me.
That is true.
He will have nice.
Honestly, though, he seemed excited just because of the content potential.
Exactly.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm sleeping in the closet. I'm posting this immediately.
He never tweets, so that was like,
That is true.
like, you're welcome.
Oh, he should be thankful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he should be saying thank you to me.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right. So
All right.
we got through one of the topics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is, I think, a good wrap up. So, you just passed your 1 year at 100 Thieves.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I
Congratulations.
recently did too. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yes.
Whoa.
I know.
Congratulations,
so
guys.
Thank you. We both did.
Congrats.
And you're coming in as a
Yes.
new baby now.
Yeah.
Well, even
I'm a
as we
newborn.
film this, you're not publicly.
No,
I
I'm
know.
technically not announced yet, so no.
So all this is gonna drop after your reveal.
Yeah, by the time of this release, I'll have been an official member for about 2 weeks.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I'm actually super stoked.
How has it been already? Like so far?
Dude, honestly, one of the big reasons why I joined the org in the first place was because everyone in it is just so cool.
Yeah, me, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
when I agreed to join, I didn't know Kyedae was in it already, so I thought she was part of some other org. But yeah, every time I come out, it's always a good time. Everyone's so fun, so nice, so energetic, so happy. But it's not even just the talent. The people behind the scenes have been incredible also. Everyone's so cool to work with. It's just it feels like, I don't want to be not tacky. I don't want to be corny, but it does feel like there's genuine bonds between people here.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
everyone's just here to have a good time. It is work, but it is also just a good time.
No, it's great. I literally I'm look at what I have on my schedule, and then they're like, all right, you're gonna come in for a podcast with Peter and Kyedae. And I was like, okay, cool. Down.
Hanging out.
I get to hang out with them. It's great. So
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like, oh, Peter and Kyedae, frick, make up an excuse. I don't want to go. No, it's
That
not.
felt too realistic.
That's
Does that feel like she
That's
really-
scary.
yeah.
Did you see that, Peter?
Yeah, no, she genuinely. There was some.
No, I was
shade
I'm
being thrown.
acting. I'm acting. That's if that was. Oh, sorry. We really have to wrap this up. So,
Yes.
but you can see. I mean,
Oh yeah, but I just wanted to ask, what are some of your favorite memories over the last year?
we really have to wrap it up. Are you
Oh,
sure?
we didn't actually wrap it up. Okay, you know what?
Wrap this up.
I'm actually really happy to be a part of this. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed your first year. Thank you for watching the second episode of Boomers versus Zoomers. Thank you again to Leslie
Thank
for
you,
joining us.
Leslie.
Thank you to Kyedae also as well.
And thank you to Peter.
Cringe.
Yes.
But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for joining.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like,
Thank you,
comment,
Alex.
subscribe.
Thank
Leave
you.
a comment down below saying why I was a great guest and why I should be on again. Thank you.